chill. I'm on live. Bye. Is that Instagram down or is it just me? Y'all should repost my story on Instagram. The first team is Air Force. It's crazy. They're a tier 4 team. Time for you to get a watch.
Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcon. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Cincinnati?
Taking on a
no
team
way
from
they're
the
a tier
Mountain
4
West,
team.
the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports.
I'm gonna be here all
I'm Reese Davis,
day.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Bro, how is Cincinnati a tier 4 team?
And the Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, this playbook is crazy.
Motion from the back.
Wendy's in Philly is nasty.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Now, a 4th down.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
Oh, he ran the wrong way.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Carson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The play action fake. Rifles it down the middle. He caught it.
That's a lot. That should have been a pick, too.
Take it in.
That's a
Touchdown,
pick.
Falcons.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Give to the back. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25.
Bro, did you not say give you some time to play? Like, come on now. You literally said give you some time to play.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Air Force. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he knocked out.
He giving you, he definitely was giving you shots. But I'm not hearing that.
This crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Bro, yo, have Bruh, not if we're playing somebody online.
Looking downfield.
Because he turned it up on you. He was playing with you at the beginning.
And he's and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter.
Bro, what's the score? It was what? Yeah, I don't want to hear you say. Hey, you want me to play you?
Second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him.
But for all the trash you was talking to me, I'm going to have to beat you by like 40.
You just
I'm
have
gonna
not
just
seen
have
this
to up it by 10.
offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it
Especially
specifically, I think they need to find a
pictures you
better
did.
rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
I know I started it, but
Looking for a deep man.
yeah.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw.
What you mean?
That's how you
You
force
just said-
incompletions and force fourth downs.
I don't even know if I have it installed, though.
They'll try to put a drive together starting
Yeah,
from
hop
the
off
36.
of that, yeah, get off of that, Call of Duty.
They'll run the option. Breaks the tackle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Bro, I've been called you out in college, bro.
First down, now back to the line.
I've been called you out in
Johnson
college.
looking to throw. Under fire.
Why did
Pressure
they?
is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that
now-
earlier sack.
Now,
As
Mortal
the back
Kombat, I'll
moving.
get my brother.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turns it on at midfield.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, I'll get my brother. I ain't playing you.
They call third down money down for a reason. Like,
Because Mortal Kombat,
second
you
down,
know,
they get the
is this how you
sack,
need practice
put 'em in
with
a
2K? I
situation
don't
where
need
it's
to.
a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't.
But I've been told you,
He doesn't
football
flinch.
is my
It's a
game.
nice job.
Like,
Nobody
nobody
covered,
can mess
doesn't
with me.
force
With
the
this.
football, and
Like,
even better,
I
takes
wish this
off,
dude I'm playing right
scrambles,
now had a
and gets
mic.
the big first down for this offense.
And the Falcons have it with a
Yeah,
first
did
and
you even
10.
doing this stream?
Looking for space. It's Harris. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I think I still got that installed.
Wants to go up top.
What about hardcore? What you doing hardcore though?
Got it in the middle. It's Roberson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I don't know. I'm
Well,
doing
this
it,
offense
but
knew
you
coming
doing it
into
more
this
than me.
game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Yeah, I don't know why they did
The
block us twice
Falcons
in a row.
will move the sticks with the first down.
I like Modern Warfare
Here's
better.
this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I told you I like Modern Warfare
From the
better. So.
gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
You just lost by 30.
On the option. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense.
Why don't you play Heaven first?
Responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second
2K.
option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the
Like
ground.
Heaven's more your
Got out
competition.
of trouble and throws. The sure hands. It's Roberson.
Yeah.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
So you said Heaven
And the
back to
field goal
face.
unit is on the field. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. Missed the field goal.
Did you get a hang of it at least?
Touchdown lead at 14.
Man, sometimes I just feel
How many
like
times you
fourth
play?
down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this This offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens.
Now you see,
The running
like,
back screen
the way
also
he
a big
reacts.
part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Now you
Going
see.
to try to get it himself. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that.
But you're not scoring,
We
bro.
got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the
Have
break.
right, you play him though.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting
Talking
so
about it,
good,
dude.
Reese, at seeing the holes.
No
in the
way,
zone.
they gave that to you.
Turning it on.
You down. I don't know why you trying to show
He
but
broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense
I hate when people
are on
showboat
the
in
same
the game
page.
and they
They're still
lose it.
losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. It's a running room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
But why keep going down to 2 people to 3? If you didn't hear comment.
And the Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Chat. You got 4 people in here. If you didn't hear comment.
And he's going to bring this one out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Yeah, I'm Air Force.
A little bit back
Trying to get a
to
win
start
with,
this drive from their own
every
18-yard
team.
line. To the air, it's Sorsby. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball,
How many?
get
This
a
is
minimal
the
gain.
Air Force
I like the
is the
slide
first.
by the
This is
way,
my
to get
first one.
down and don't take a big hit.
I'm going in
Good
alphabetical
pickup on
order.
the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games
Played my first online
throughout
game.
his career.
Played it.
Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Time to take a shot. Caught at the 25. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the
Yeah,
25.
let me stay on that kind of team.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
Can't believe you held into that.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time.
I read that, man.
And they
Should have been a
dialed up the
pick.
shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Pass my
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4.
Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they want to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fair catch, called for and made.
Bro, Dan cannot compete with me in no football game. He's never beaten me.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I'm selling like crazy.
Got some room to run.
There's no way.
And get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time.
Boy.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sends it back in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. You've got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Johnson looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Slithers into space. Gets it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons.
What do you thought this was?
You know what's coming.
Off my field.
Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Let's see what he do, because I don't think he liked that.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top.
Oh my God, I saw it again. I was just giving it, like, bro.
Wide open space, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Really nice job getting that touchdown. Now you got to go for 2. You got to tie this thing up, and your defense better get ready because the opponent has time to work the 2-minute situation, drive down the field. This game is far from over.
Looking for the 2-point try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Looking to buy time. Zings it complete to the right. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a tie game in the final 2 minutes. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff.
Bro, I'm not trying to play with this team again. Let me lock in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Big fullback's got it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him.
Makes the catch on the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sideline. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Air Force. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job with the execution. execution in the moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball squirts.
Now they had tough.
That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
It's not given.
Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball.
Wait, let me see if it.
On the money, you just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest
Oh, myself. Yeah, y'all funny with that.
And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Man, how am I playing a Tier 14? This is not fair. Now you acting scary. I thought you said you were just hovering right into the game. Nah, you won't stay true to your word. I know they played at Raymond James Stadium.
They go to the ground. He's loose.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? They do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front. Nice execution. Picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at.
Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air, it's Finley. A shot toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it.
Bro, I'm in the game, bro. How many times I gotta tell you? You gotta be patient, bro.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before.
You gotta wait till more
How
often.
is this defense going to be able to
Stand
deal
there.
with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit.
What
Give
was
up a
the-
big
what-
chunk play, and it's
I
right
mean,
back at him.
Me personally, I'm not a fan of that style of pants, but you know, what's the shoes you wearing? What's the weather like? You ain't gonna be hot?
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Really. But fashion's all subjective. I just don't like that material.
Pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down
Where's she
defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him,
I can't look right
hit
now.
on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
I'm
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Finley. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing the defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Offense set on first down. To the air on first down. That's reeled in, it's Gant. There he goes.
That's great decision making. Great coach. Great plays.
21-yard line just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Adams.
Oh boy.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the
I have to win this game, bro.
Going to work on second down in the red zone.
If I lose, I'll give you $2.
To pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Polk. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
What's the shoes?
It's so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And the Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Fires into the end zone.
Dot. Come on, clipping that. That's another TikTok clip right there. Thank you, buddy.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be.
That's not getting
and
sturdy.
be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be
not TikTok, man.
Perfect, but
Malik is the biggest hater in chats, bro.
Over and over and
Does
over.
Malik be hating in your chat?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
He said that wasn't TikTok worthy, your buttons.
Coming out with it, it's Alexis.
I need an interception or something.
Bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll keep it himself.
Oh.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Yeah, what that? You're not scoring.
Open.
No.
He's at the 30.
Is that not the biggest bailout ever?
Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
The defense is
Now that was TikTok worthy, but I'm not clipping myself get scored on.
Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fielded in the end zone.
I might still clip it and take the credit.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Gant. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But
Sometimes
you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw. It's Finley. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Wolf. Tackled there by the defense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in the zone. They get good matchups, and man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left.
Well, so he better play it smart. He better kick that field goal.
They'd love nothing better than to add a free ball here before the break. He'll boot one from the right hash.
I dare you to go for it.
Navigate that angle from this distance. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3 from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the 2nd half. its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. You've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in a really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Norton.
Why did he
Just
do his
outside
assignment?
the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Got it set up on the outside. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
That's not a...
Touchdown, South Florida. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Zips moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just...
Bro, what's all that noise?
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Gant. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Grab near the marker, it's Polk. Turning it on! Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to...
Lots of running room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's why they got to
I'm about to crash out if I lose,
play action is
man.
going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just
I
saw
can't stand this team.
Fires deep toward the end
It's a
zone.
dot.
Touchdown, Zips. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They put together an 81-yard drive.
Hey, did Jay get college football or he don't play that?
From 24 yards out.
Did he get college football or he don't play that?
Out there, and boy, did that last
Jay.
drive quiet this crowd.
What do you say?
He'll bring it out.
Come on
It's
now.
Smith.
Come on, this ain't
I know
2K
he thinks
now.
He can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Indeed.
Plenty of time for one more stop before the end of the quarter.
You think he's so funny?
On the move. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Not that currently. No, you didn't. Bro, y'all was third partying like crazy.
Leaves it with the back. And this defense has its work cut out to get
That's-
this dude
I was
on
in
the
first
ground.
place.
He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the
Heaven, first of all, you third
Now
party
on
like a
first and
motherfucker.
10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to
Bro, it
throw.
wasn't team if it's free for all.
Oh,
What
he's
do you?
ready to take a shot. And that one falls in.
Bro, it's free for all. You talking about teams.
On first down, second down coming up.
And this offense is just
Bro, when we went in
struggling to get
creative
a rhythm,
and it was
I
all
like
three of
they
us
took a
against each
shot
other.
down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Oh, I was always on top.
This is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
The only time I wasn't on top is when I said I was team leader and y'all wouldn't listen to me.
Ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off play action. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Don't act like you don't do the same thing. I'm not trying to hear that.
They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice
Bad.
job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
You know you do the same thing, so like you can't even like try to make that an argument.
Guys in the backfield
The doodler.
now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You gotta be personal. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can
Starving. I don't know what y'all be eating at them doodler parties, but I'll stay away.
And he had a big
I created that
was
shit.
a carry they needed for this offense. They needed to extend this drive. Nice job on third down, executing, running the football.
You tell-
Now they got to go a little bit faster, get down this field, and get a score on the board.
And the Zips will snap it on first and
Yeah,
10.
that's crazy,
The
bro.
clock
He
stops.
keeps
2
saying
minutes left to
Michael.
play in this one.
I guess you want me to testify against you? Against myself.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get him corralled, but not until he's in
He's
the
just
red
trying to play
zone.
dumb right
They'll
now
mark it at
'cause,
the 14. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Run in the red zone, it's Gant. Got some room in under the goal line.
Come on, that's fundamental football.
They've got
They
the
talking
lead
about?
here in the fourth
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go.
Did I clip that interception? I hope I did.
And put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown.
Angle, I'm already
and an
tired
extra
of
point.
streaming, bro.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Brown will throw it. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make
Yeah,
that
penalty?
scramble.
What's wrong with you?
And a flag flies.
You can't do that.
Pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. He's going up.
Give me that, boy. What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's picked off.
Quit the game. Game's over.
Players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
I don't hear you winning over there. I know you hear me winning.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And this one will be stopped. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Rookies. Bro, he has a better team than me. I'm glad you know that. I'm just too good. It don't matter. It don't matter what team I use. It don't matter what team I use. I'm just too elite.
Run it, take care of the football, and keep that moving on 2nd and 9. The give
I'm
to
just
the
too
back.
elite.
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one
Look
tackle
at you.
on the
You
way
look
to
at
a
he hopped
score.
back. He put his phone up. He said, "I'm done with the game."
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Zips come to the line trying to find
I would
a
never
way
let
to
someone do a
convert on
fatality
third
on me.
and very short. They'll try to move the chain. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Cleared is
Quick
crazy.
timeout called
I'm
by
at
the
least winning
defense,
one round.
stopping the clock to save as much time as possible
Just
for
because
the
I don't play
offense.
don't mean I ain't never played before. You can't pause when you're online, right? Cause I was the type like when we put like everybody in the house and we play. I was the type to I'll pause the game to go look at the moves, the move list.
They don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up
It's
the
a
first
dot,
down.
boy. Quit the game, please.
Makes the grab.
It's like it's
First down.
impossible. Like I'm gonna just take a knee because
First down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
How about that?
GG's for the boy.
They gotta throw the football. They make the play in a big-time moment. Nice job by the offense, getting this a little bit closer to the finish line.
It's one thing to execute early in the game.
Come on, I scored every single quarter. Stop playing with me. And it's 3-minute quarters when you play
You
1-1.
can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. When
Can I
there's
edit my
plenty of
title
time,
after every
and
game?
look up and
Because
hit
I am
back
2-2.
quick.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this
Oh, I
football
can't
team.
edit it.
Guys can
That's
step
crazy.
up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is
We're 2-0.
focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
I'm undefeated. It don't look like you undefeated over there. Oh, that's a. I just got a trophy. It said Upset City. Defeat an opponent with a higher tier. Alright, this is gonna be a tough game because I got Alabama, so they're probably gonna give me a even matchup. So I gotta lock in.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Only if I can stream straight to TikTok, man.
As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
You should send all your followers from your Zeus to my college football streams. You should lie to them and be like, I'm playing with one of the cast members. You didn't let me finish.
He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped.
You can say I'm playing with one of them, or I'm playing against one of them. She played
This
a
place
game.
is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He's got him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And a really nice
Join
job.
Phantom server, VPen.
They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And that play looked great when they drew it up, and the playbook did not look so great when this defense snuffed it out.
And that's how you respond as a defense.
Wasn't they with this? Just with the shade.
First down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the opening drive is stopped.
Come on, man.
Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
I keep forgetting to clip my plays.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. He's going to run it. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Motion from the back. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Whose stream was talking about?
The give is to Miller. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal.
I mean, AMP, they be having segments. If they sit in, if they sit in, it's definitely waiting to do another segment. I hate when streamers be trying to force roll calls to get more subs.
Mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that,
What is Chris doing?
Chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
I'm surprised Davis is live. He barely goes live by the whole AMP.
Coming out with it, it's Simpson.
When he just got that tone. Facts, I applied the target like 7 times. Never got hurt. Target K.
Off the play fake on first down.
He low-key tricked me with the play action.
On the run, deep down the right side. It's a first down.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And listen, I I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance.
Justice Haynes plays for
space away from all the big boys inside.
And they transfer.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly.
I thought you'd be watching the show live.
Throw it harder. Oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
You say you get annoyed?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I hear that stream signal. I ain't got no viewers in here right now.
In the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Wide open spaces. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
You still gotta send me your. Wait, you stream on Twitch or TikTok?
Changing into the field.
You gotta send me your Twitch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Horton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
I think I'm about to post all my clips. I might be done with TikTok because I get more engagement on my Instagram.
Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys.
I don't know. What you do? I might post my everything on Instagram.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that you know if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw at Simpson. Here's a hit. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
In the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? I got to throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football. Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
What, Twitch? That's how you start getting paid.
Return coming, he'll call for the fair
It's like your
catch.
partnership. You got it. Like, what you mean?
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To throw.
But you're not getting paid?
Throws for the tight end.
Are you getting paid?
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they make the play.
You quitting? Not you quitting. I got clipped up. Bruh, he quit in the second quarter. You ain't making nobody quit in the second quarter. Hold up, Temple sent me an email about tuition. Why did Temple approve the what's it called? They just sent us an email saying tuition got raised. And I'm ending this stream. I don't got no viewers in here. How long have I been streaming? Bro, it's about